A U.S. College Football Guide. Chapter 1. A United States College Football Guide. College football websites. NCAAfootball.net. NCAA-football-betting-odds.com. NCAA.com. Everyday should be Saturday.com. Every day should be Saturday. College football. Facebook.com/EDSBS.SBNation. Twitter.com/EDSBS. TheYukonBlog.com. The Yukon Blog. Connecticut Huskies. Facebook.com/EscalatorsRefer Cowards. Twitter.com/TheYukonBlog. DownTheDrive.com. Down the Drive. Cincinnati Bearcats. Facebook.com/DownTheDrive. Twitter.com/DownTheDrive. FootballStudyHall.com. Football Study Hall. NCAA Football Statistics. Twitter.com/SBN_Bill C. BarkingCarnival.com. Barking Carnival. Facebook.com/BarkingCarnival. Twitter.com/BarkingCarnival. UnderdogDynasty.com. Underdog Dynasty. Rest of the FBS. Facebook.com/UnderdogDynasty. Twitter.com/UnderdogDynasty. College Mid-American, Mid-American. UBBullRun.com. Bull Run. Buffalo Bulls. Facebook.com/pages/bull-run/1322331222634. Twitter.com/UBBullRun. College Mid-American, Mid-American. Hustlebelt.com. Hustlebelt. Mid-American Conference. Facebook.com/pages/hustle-belt/110585322329814. Twitter.com/hustlebelt. College West Coast, West Coast. SlipperStillFits.com. The Slipper Still Fits. Gonzaga Bulldogs. Facebook.com/pages/the-slipper-still-fits/107841562583032. Twitter.com/slipperstillfit. College Conference USA, Conference USA. MinerRush.com. Miner Rush. Texas El Paso Miners. Facebook.com/MinerRush. Twitter.com/SBNMinerRush. College Football Bowl websites. collegefootball.org. IndependenceBowl.org, Advocare V100 Independence Bowl. AllStatesUgarBowl.com, Allstate Sugar Bowl. ATTCottonBowl.com, AT&T Cotton Bowl Classic. LibertyBowl.org, AutoZone Liberty Bowl. ArmedForcesBowl.com, Bell Helicopter Armed Forces Bowl. SunBowl.org, Brute Sun Bowl. FCSports.com, Capital One Bowl. FCSports.com, Champs Sports Bowl. CHICK-FIL-ABOWL.com, Chick-fil-A Bowl. CongressionalBowl.com, Eagle Bank Bowl. EmeraldBowl.CSTV.com, Emerald Bowl. OrangeBowl.org, FedEx Orange Bowl. GatorBowl.com, Gator Bowl. MusicCityBowl.com, Gaylord Hotels Music City Bowl. GMACBowl.com, GMAC Bowl. FiestaBowl.org, Insight Bowl. InternationalBowl.org, International Bowl. LVBowl.com, Mako Las Vegas Bowl. Little Caesars Pizza.com, Little Caesars Pizza Bowl. SDPetersburgBowl.com, Magic Jack St. Petersburg Bowl. MinocCarCareBowl.com, Minoc Car Care Bowl. NewMexicoBowl.com, New Mexico Bowl. HolidayBowl.com, Pacific Life Holiday Bowl. PapaJohnsBowl.com, PapaJohns.com Bowl. OutbackBowl.com, Outback Bowl. NewOrleansBowl.org, RNL Carriers New Orleans Bowl. HumanitarianBowl.org, Rhodey's Humanitarian Bowl. tournamentofroses.com, Rose Bowl. Poinsettiabowl.net, San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl. SheratonHawaiiBowl.com, Sheraton Hawaii Bowl. TexasBowl.org, Texas Bowl. TostiTosFiestaBowl.com, Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. AlamoBowl.com, Valero Alamo Bowl. Alamo Bowl. AlamoBowl.com, San Antonio, Texas. Blue-Gray All-Star Football Classic. BlueGrayFootball.com, Montgomery, Alabama. Cotton Bowl. SWBellCottonBowl.com, Dallas, Texas. East-West Shrine Game. ShrineGame.com, San Francisco, California. Fiesta Bowl. FIESTA-BOWL.com, Tempe, Arizona. Insight.com Bowl played in Phoenix, Arizona. Florida Citrus Sports. FCSports.com, the Florida Citrus Bowl, the Tangerine Bowl and other sport events in Orlando, Florida. GalleryFurniture.com Bowl. GalleryFurnitureBowl.com, Houston, Texas. Gator Bowl. GatorBowl.com, Jacksonville, Florida. GMAC Bowl. GMACBowl.com, Mobile, Alabama. Holiday Bowl. HolidayBowl.com, San Diego, California. Humanitarian Bowl. HumanitarianBowl.org, Boise, Idaho. Independence Bowl. IndependenceBowl.org, Shreveport, Louisiana. Las Vegas Bowl. LVBowl.com, Las Vegas, Nevada. Liberty Bowl. LibertyBowl.org, Memphis, Tennessee. Mineral Water Bowl. MineralWaterBowl.net, NJCAA-sanctioned junior college football bowl held each December in Excelsior Springs, Missouri. Motor City Bowl. MotorCityBowl.com, Pontiac, Michigan. Music City Bowl. MusicCityBowl.com, Nashville, Tennessee. New Orleans Bowl. NewOrleansBowl.org, New Orleans, Louisiana. Orange Bowl. OrangeBowl.org, Miami, Florida. Outback Bowl. OutbackBowl.com, Tampa, Florida. Paradise Bowl. ParadiseBowl.com, St. George, Utah. Peach Bowl. PeachBowl.com, Atlanta, Georgia. RoseBowl.com, Football Tournament of Roses in Pasadena, California. Seattle Bowl. SeattleBowl.theinsiders.com, Seattle, Washington. Senior Bowl. SeniorBowl.com, Mobile, Alabama. Sugar Bowl. NokiaSugarBowl.com, New Orleans, Louisiana. Sun Bowl. SunBowl.org, El Paso, Texas. Super Bowl. SuperBowl.com, official site. All about the Super Bowl from NFL.com. Super Bowl history. Wheat Bowl. Wheatbowl.com, Ellenwood, Kansas. American Bowl. Tampa, FL. Army-Navy. Philadelphia, PA. Blue-Gray. Montgomery, Al. Bluebonnet Bowl. Houston, TX. Cotton Bowl. Dallas, TX. East-West Shrine. SF, CA. Fiesta Bowl. Phoenix, AZ. Gator Bowl. Jacksonville, FL. Hula Bowl. Honolulu, High. Liberty Bowl. Memphis, TN. North-South. Miami, FL. Orange Bowl. Miami, FL. Peach Bowl. Atlanta, GA. Rose Bowl. Pasadena, CA. Senior Bowl. Mobile, AL. Sugar Bowl. New Orleans, LA. Sun Bowl. El Paso, TX. Tangerine Bowl. Orlando, FL. Division III Bowl Games. ncaa.com/sports/m-footbl/champage/m-footbl-div3-index.html, Amos Alonzo Stagg Bowl, Division III Championship Game. All-Star Football Games. ShrineGame.com, East-West Shrine Game. SeniorBowl.com, Under Armour Senior Bowl. CactusBowl.org, Valero Cactus Bowl. College Football Awards websites. ncaa.com/sports/football, NCAA Football. collegefootball.org, College Football Hall of Fame. profootballhall.com/default.aspx, Pro Football Hall of Fame. thebutkusaward.com, Dick Butkus Award. waltercamp.org, Walter Camp Award. touchdownclub.com, Mike Fox/Bronco Nagurski Award. gojohnnies.com, John Gagliardi Award, Division III Player of the Year. lugirosaaward.com/Lacal Awards, Lou Grizza Collegiate Place Kicker of the Year Award. augustasportscouncil.org/awards/Ray Guy Award.aspx, Ray Guy Award. heisman.com/index.php, Heisman Memorial Trophy. harlanhill.com, Harlan Hill Trophy, Division II Player of the Year. RotaryLombardyAward.com, Rotary Lombardy Award. JohnMcKeeAward.org, John McKee Award. MaxwellFootballClub.org, Maxwell Award and Chuck Bednarik Award. DavyO'Brien.com, Davy O'Brien National Quarterback Award. JimThorpeAssociation.org, Jim Thorpe Award. MannheimTouchdown.Club.com/upshaw.html, Gene Upshaw Award, Division II Lineman of the Year. DoakWalkerAward.com, Doak Walker Award. INDIANA-FOOTBALL.org, Indiana Football Hall of Fame. Chapter 2. College Football Fan Websites. College Big 12 Fan Websites. BurntOrangeNation.com. Burnt Orange Nation. Texas Longhorns. Facebook.com/pages/burnt-orange-nation/58832404420. Twitter.com/bon_SBNation. BringOnTheCats.com. Bring on the Cats. Kansas State Wildcats. Facebook.com/pages/bring-on-the-cats/17218724167. Twitter.com/bringonthecats. CrimsonandCreamMachine.com. Crimson and Cream Machine. Oklahoma Sooners. Facebook.com/pages/crimson-and-cream-machine/1030938863973882. Twitter.com/ccmachine. VivatHeMatadors.com. Viva the Matadors. Texas Tech Red Raiders. Facebook.com/VivatHeMatadors. Twitter.com/VivatHeMatador. RockChalkTalk.com. Rock Chalk Talk. Kansas Jayhawks. Facebook.com/pages/rock-chalk-talk/11199429214687. Twitter.com/RockChalkTalk. SmokingMusket.com. The Smoking Musket. West Virginia Mountaineers. Facebook.com/The Smoking Musket. Twitter.com/Smoking Musket. CowboysRideForFree.com. Cowboys Ride for Free. Oklahoma State Cowboys. Facebook.com/CowboysRideForFree. Twitter.com/CowboysRFF. FrogsOWar.com. Frogs O War. TCU Horned Frogs. Facebook.com/pages/frogs-o-war/164358136974634. Twitter.com/frogsoar. WiderIGHTNattyLight.com. Wide Right and Natty Light. Iowa State Cyclones. Facebook.com/WiderIGHTNattyLight. Twitter.com/WiderTNattyLT. OurDailyBears.com. Our Daily Bears. Baylor Bears. Facebook.com/OurDailyBears. Twitter.com/OurDailyBears. College Pac-12 fan // fan websites. PacificTakes.com. Pacific Takes. Pac-12. Facebook.com/pages/Pacific-takes/1154011685567552. Twitter.com/Pacific Takes. ConquestChronicles.com. Conquest Chronicles. USC Trojans. Facebook.com/Conquest Chronicles. Twitter.com/CChroniclesBN. BlockU.com. BlockU. Utah Utes. Facebook.com/BlockU. Twitter.com/BlockU. BuildingTheDam.com. Building the Dam. Oregon State Beavers. Facebook.com/pages/building-the-dam/203678201885. Twitter.com/buildingthedam. BruinsNation.com. Bruins Nation. UCLA Bruins. Facebook.com/pages/Bruins-Nation/2587508904220. Twitter.com/BruinNation. AddictedToQuack.com. Addicted to Quack. Oregon Ducks. Facebook.com/AddictedToQuack. Twitter.com/AddictedToQuack. CaliforniaGoldenBlogs.com. California Golden Blogs. California Golden Bears. Facebook.com/pages/California-Golden-Blogs/18656751938. Twitter.com/Golden-Blogs. HouseOfSparky.com. House of Sparky. Arizona State Sun Devils. Facebook.com/HouseOfSparky. Twitter.com/HouseOfSparky. RalphieReport.com. The Ralphie Report. Colorado Buffaloes. Facebook.com/RalphieReport. Twitter.com/RalphieReport. CougieCenter.com. Cog Center. Washington State Cougars. Facebook.com/pages/CougieCenter.com/111405073388. Twitter.com/CougieCenter. UWDogPound.com. UW Dog Pound. Washington Huskies. Facebook.com/pages/UW-dog-pound/184437928249596. Twitter.com/UWansBN. AZDesertSwarm.com. Arizona Desert Swarm. Arizona Wildcats. Facebook.com/AZDesertSwarm. Twitter.com/AZDesertSwarm. RuleOfTree.com. Rule of Tree. Stanford Cardinal. Facebook.com/pages/rule-of-tree/150196931683690. Twitter.com/ruleoftree. College Big Ten fan websites. OffTackleEmpire.com. Off Tackle Empire. Big Ten. Facebook.com/pages/off-tackle-empire/168764419833414. Twitter.com/off-tackle-empire. MaizeNBrew.com. Maize and Brew. Michigan Wolverines. Facebook.com/MaizeNBrewsBN. Twitter.com/MaizeNBrew. BlacksHoeDiaries.com. Black Shoe Diaries. Penn State Nittany Lions. Facebook.com/pages/black-shoe-diaries/1618138138438454442. Twitter.com/BSDTweet. BlackHeartGoldPants.com. BlackHeartGoldPants. Iowa Hawkeyes. Facebook.com/pages/black-heart-gold-pants/65447635155. Twitter.com/BHGP. CornNation.com. Nebraska Cornhuskers. Facebook.com/Nebraska Football. Twitter.com/cornnation. Testudotimes.com. Testudo Times. Maryland Terrapins. Facebook.com/#sign!/pages/testudo-times/1087774691404006. Twitter.com/testudo-times. TheDailyGopher.com. The Daily Gopher. Minnesota Golden Gophers. Facebook.com/pages/the-daily-gopher/99528220127. Twitter.com/thedailygopher. BUCKYS5THQUARTER.com. Bucky's Fifth Quarter. Wisconsin Badgers. Facebook.com/pages/Bucky's-5T-quarter/51816504717. Twitter.com/B5Q. HammerandRails.com. Hammer and Rails. Purdue Boilermakers. Facebook.com/pages/hammer-rails/1095623257578883. Twitter.com/hammerandrails. CrimsonQuarry.com. The Crimson Quarry. Indiana Hoosiers. Facebook.com/pages/the-crimson-quarry/172386592798926. Twitter.com/Crimson Quarry. TheOnlyColors.com. The Only Colors. Michigan State Spartans. Facebook.com/pages/the-only-colors/93610793386. Twitter.com/TheOnlyColors. InsideNew.com. Inside New. Northwestern Wildcats. Facebook.com/InsideNew. Twitter.com/InsideNew. ONTHEBanks.com. On the Banks. Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Facebook.com/pages/on-the-banks/157348060952392. Twitter.com/OTB_SBNation. LandGrantHolyland.com. Landgrant Holy Land. Ohio State Buckeyes. Facebook.com/LandGrantHolyland. Twitter.com/LandGrant33. TheChampagneRoom.com. The Champagne Room. Illinois Fighting Illini. Facebook.com/TheChampagneRoom. Twitter.com/Champagne_room. College Mountain West fan websites. MWCConnection.com. Facebook.com/Mountain West Connection. Twitter.com/MWCConnection. OBNUG.com. One Bronco Nation Under God. Boise State Broncos. Facebook.com/#!OBNUG. Twitter.com/OBNUG. College Independent fan websites. VanquishTheFoe.com. Vanquish the Foe. BYU Cougars. Facebook.com/pages/vanquish-the-foe/108216677310. Twitter.com/vanquishthefoe. collegecross.com. College Cross. College Lacrosse. Twitter.com/sexytimelax. onefootdown.com. One Foot Down. Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Facebook.com/pages/1-foot-down/148239965192919. Twitter.com/onefootdown. College Big East fan websites. BigEastCoastBias.com. Big East Coast Bias. Big East. Facebook.com/Big East Coast Bias. Twitter.com/BeckB_SBN. CasualHoya.com. Casual Hoya. Georgetown Hoyas. Facebook.com/pages/casual-hoya/156033531086893. Twitter.com/casualhoya. AnonymousEagle.com. Anonymous Eagle. Marquette Golden Eagles. facebook.com/pages/anonymous-eagles/141128352571420 twitter.com/anonymouseagle vuhoops.com vuhoops Villanova Wildcats facebook.com/vuhoops twitter.com/vuhoops rumbleinthegarden.com Rumble in the Garden St. John's Red Storm facebook.com/pages/rumble-in-the-garden/153194564737966 twitter.com/rumblesbn bannersontheparkway.com Banners on the Parkway Xavier Musketeers facebook.com/pages/banners-on-the-parkway/153744321379127 twitter.com/bannersparkway College ACC fan websites tomahawknation.com Tomahawk Nation Florida State Seminoles facebook.com/Tomahawk Nation twitter.com/Tomahawk Nation tarheelblog.com Tar Heel Blog North Carolina Tar Heels facebook.com/Tar Heel Blog twitter.com/Tar Heel Blog cardchronicle.com Louisville Cardinals facebook.com/pages/card-chronicle/166349803379455 twitter.com/cardchronicle noonsmagician.com Syracuse Orange facebook.com/pages/troy-news-is-absolute-magician/114280725252966 twitter.com/noonsmagician StateOftHue.com State of the U Miami, Florida Hurricanes facebook.com/ThestaTeOftHue twitter.com/ThestaTeOftHue bloggersodeer.com bloggersodeer Wake Forest Demon Deacons facebook.com/pages/blogger-so-deer/41358349994 twitter.com/blogger-sodeer gobblercountry.com Gobbler Country Virginia Tech Hokies facebook.com/gobblercountry twitter.com/gobblercountry backingthepack.com Backing the Pack North Carolina State Wolfpack facebook.com/pages/backing-the-pack/32287359404 twitter.com/backingthepack FromTheRumbleSeat.com From the Rumble Seat Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets facebook.com/FromTheRumbleSeat twitter.com/FTRSblog bcinterruption.com BC Interruption Boston College Eagles facebook.com/pages/bc-interruption/3285331759006 twitter.com/bcinterruption ShakeInTheSouthland.com ShakeInTheSouthland Clemson Tigers facebook.com/SDSouthland twitter.com/SDSouthland cardiachill.com Cardiac Hill Pittsburgh Panthers facebook.com/Cardiac Hill twitter.com/PittPantherblog streakingthelawn.com Virginia Cavaliers facebook.com/streakingthelawn twitter.com/theyuvafool DukeBasketballReport.com Duke Basketball Report Duke Blue Devils facebook.com/Duke Basketball Report twitter.com/DBRSBN College SEC fan websites TeamSpeedKills.com Team Speed Kills SEC Football facebook.com/pages/team-speed-kills/331102768522 twitter.com/teamspeedkills AlligatorArmy.com Alligator Army. Florida Gators. Facebook.com/pages/alligator-army/3064042071189. Twitter.com/alligator-army. andthevalleyShook.com. LSU Tigers. Facebook.com/andthevalleyShook. Twitter.com/valleyshook. RollBamaRoll.com. Roll Bama Roll. Alabama Crimson Tide. Facebook.com/RollBamaRoll. Twitter.com/RollBamaRoll. AsiaOfBlue.com. AC of Blue. Kentucky Wildcats. Facebook.com/pages/a-c-blue/114920651185. Twitter.com/AsiaOfBlue. Dogsports.com. Dog Sports. Georgia Bulldogs. Facebook.com/pages/dog-sports/152745881475714. Twitter.com/dogsports. collegeandmagnolia.com. College and Magnolia. Auburn Tigers. Facebook.com/collegeandmagnolia. Twitter.com/collegeandmag. GarnetandBlackAttack.com. Garnet and Black Attack. South Carolina Gamecocks. Facebook.com/pages/garnet-attack/162941237086903. Twitter.com/gabattack. rockmnation.com. rockmnation. Missouri Tigers. Facebook.com/pages/rock-m-nation/17918978414. Twitter.com/rockmnation. RockyTopTalk.com. Rocky Top Talk. Tennessee Volunteers. Facebook.com/#pages/rocky-top-talk/300102818498. Twitter.com/RockyTopTalk. ArkansasFight.com. Arkansas Fight. Arkansas Razorbacks. Facebook.com/Arkansas Fight. Twitter.com/Arkansas Fight. ForWhomTheCowbellTolls.com. For Whom the Cowbell Tolls. Mississippi State Bulldogs. Facebook.com/ForWhomTheCowbellTolls. Twitter.com/MStateSports. RedCupRebellion.com. Red Cup Rebellion. Ole Miss Rebels. Facebook.com/pages/red-cup-rebellion/86410088406. Twitter.com/redcuprebellion. Anchorofgold.com. Anchor of Gold. Vanderbilt Commodores. Facebook.com/pages/anchor-of-gold/3053969833064. Twitter.com/anchorofgold. GoodBullHunting.com. Good Bull Hunting. Texas A&M Aggies. Facebook.com/goodbullhunting. Twitter.com/gbhunting. Chapter 3. College Football Conference Websites. College Football Championship Subdivision Conferences. ncaa.com/sports/football. afca.com. bigskyconf.com, Big Sky Conference. GoPoly.com, Cal Poly Mustangs. FightingZioUX.com. SUUTabirds.com. GoAGS.com, Eastern Washington Eagles. ESUBengals.com/index.aspx?path=, Idaho State Bengals. MontanaGrizzlies.com, GeoGuardians.com, Montana Grizzlies. MSUBobcats.com, Montana State Bobcats. UNDsports.com, North Dakota. NowAthletics.com/landing/index, Northern Arizona Lumberjacks. UNCbears.com, Northern Colorado Bears. Govix.com, Portland State Vikings. Hornetsports.com/sports/football, Hornetsports.com/landing/index, Sacramento State Hornets. SUUtabirds.com, Southern Utah Thunderbirds. departments.weber.edu/athletics/football/default.htm. UC-Davis-Aggies.com, UC Davis Aggies. WeberStateSports.com, Weber State Wildcats. BigSouthSports.com, Big South Conference. CSUSports.com, Charleston Southern Buccaneers. GoCCUSports.com, Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. GWUSports.com/landing/index, Gardner Webb Runnin' Bulldogs. KSUOwls.com, Kennesaw State Owls. Liberty.edu/flames, Liberty Flames. MonmouthHawks.com, Monmouth, NJ, Hawks. GoBlueHose.com, Presbyterian Blue Hose. CAASports.com, Colonial Athletic Association. GoBlackBears.collegesports.com/sports/m-footbl/main-m-footbl-body.html. UAlbanySports.com, Albany Great Danes. Bluehens.com, Delaware Blue Hens. elon.edu/athletics/teamdefault.asp?sport=FB, Elon Phoenix. JMUsports.com, James Madison Dukes. GoBlackBears.collegesports.com/sports/m-footbl/main-footbl-body.html, Maine Black Bears. UNHWildcats.com/landing/index, New Hampshire Wildcats. GoRody.com/landing/index, Rhode Island Rams. RichmondSpiders.com, Richmond Spiders. GoSaWolves.fanson.com/sports/m-footbl/ston-m-footbl-body.html, Stony Brook Seawolves. TowsonTigers.com, Towson Tigers. Villanova.com/sports/m-footbl/nova-m-footbl-body.html, Villanova Wildcats. TribeAthletics.com, William and Mary Tribe. IvyLeagueUsports.com, Ivy League. BrownBears.com, Brown Bears. GoColumbiaLions.com, Columbia Lions. CornellBigRed.com, Cornell, NY, Big Red. DartmouthSports.com, Dartmouth Big Green. GoCrimson.com, Harvard Crimson. PennAthletics.com, Pennsylvania Quakers. GoPrincetonTigers.com, Princeton Tigers. YaleBulldogs.com, Yale Bulldogs. MayaCSports.com, Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. BCCathletics.cstv.com. BCUathletics.com, Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. DSUHornets.com, Delaware State Hornets. FAMUathletics.com, Florida A&M Rattlers. HamptonPirates.com, Hampton Pirates. WhoBison.com, Howard Bison. MorganStateBears.com, Morgan State Bears. NSU.edu/athletics/teams/football, NSUSpartans.com, Norfolk State Spartans. NCATaggies.com, North Carolina A&T Aggies. NCCUEaglePride.com, North Carolina Central Eagles. SUAthletics.com, Savannah State Tigers. SCSUathletics.com, South Carolina State Bulldogs. VALLEY-FOOTBALL.org, Missouri Valley Football Conference. GoRedbirds.com, Illinois State Redbirds. GoSycamores.com, Indiana State Sycamores. MissouriStateBears.com, Missouri State Bears. GoBison.com, North Dakota State Bison. UniPanthers.com, Northern Iowa Panthers. USDCoyotes.com/sports/football, South Dakota Coyotes. GoJacks.com, South Dakota State Jackrabbits. SuSalukis.com, Southern Illinois Salukis. WIUathletics.com, GoLeathernecks.com, Western Illinois Leathernecks. YSU.edu/sports/football/index.htm, YSUsports.com, Youngstown State Penguins. Northeastconference.org, Northeast Conference. BryantBulldogs.com, Bryant Bulldogs. CCSUBlueDevils.com, Central Connecticut State Blue Devils. GoDuquesne.com, Duquesne Dukes. GOMUHawks.com. RMUColonials.com, Robert Morris, PA, Colonials. sacredheartpioneers.ocsn.com/sport/m-footbl-m-body.html, sacredheartpioneers.com, Sacred Heart Pioneers. sfuathletics.com, St. Francis, PA, Red Flash. wagnerathletics.cstv.com/sports/m-footbl-wagen-m-footbl-body.html, Wagner Seahawks. ovcsports.com, Ohio Valley Conference. opsugovernors.com, Austin P. Governors. eiupanthers.com, Eastern Illinois Panthers. ecusports.com, Eastern Kentucky Colonels. jsugamecocksports.com, Jacksonville State Gamecocks. GoRacers.com, Murray State Racers. GoSoutheast.com, Southeast Missouri State Redhawks. utmsports.com/index.cfm?sport =football, Tennessee Martin Skyhawks. TsuTigers.com, Tennessee State Tigers. ttusports.com, Tennessee Tech Golden Eagles. patriotleague.org, Patriot League. bucknellbison.com, Bucknell Bison. GoColgateRaiders.com, Colgate Raiders. FordhamSports.com, Fordham Rams. GoHoyas.com, Georgetown, D.C., Hoyas. holycross.edu/athletics, offices.holycross.edu/athletics, Holy Cross Crusaders. GoLeopards.com, Lafayette Leopards. LehighSports.com/sports/football, LehighSports.com, Lehigh Mountain Hawks. pioneer-football.org, Pioneer Football League. ButlerSports.com, Butler Bulldogs. GoCamels.com, Campbell Fighting Camels. DavidsonWildcats.com, Davidson Wildcats. DaytonFlyers.com/index.aspx, Dayton Flyers. DrakeBulldogs.org, Drake Bulldogs. JewDolphins.com, Jacksonville, FLA, Dolphins. GoRedFoxes.fansinley.com/sports/m-footbl-mari-m-footbl-body.html, Marist Red Foxes. MSUEagles.com, Morehead State Eagles. USD-sports.ocsn.com/sports/m-footbl-m-footbl-body.html. USD-toreros.com, San Diego Toreros. GoHatters.com, Stetson Hatters. Valpo.edu/athletics/index.php?*s=sid=4, Valparaiso Crusaders. SoCoNsports.com, Southern Conference. CitadelSports.com, The Citadel Bulldogs. EtsuBucks.com, East Tennessee State Buccaneers. FurmanPaladins.com, Furman Paladins. MercerBears.com, Mercer Bears. SamfordSports.com, Samford Bulldogs. GoMocs.com, Tennessee Chattanooga Mocs. VMICadets.com, Virginia Military Institute Cadets. CatamountsSports.com, Western Carolina Catamounts. WoffordTerriers.com, Wofford Terriers. Southland.org, Southland Conference. ACUSports.com, Abilene Christian Wildcats. UCASports.com, Central Arkansas Bears. HBUHuskies.com, Houston Baptist Huskies. UIWCardinals.com/index.aspx, Incarnate Word Cardinals. LamarCardinals.com, Lamar Cardinals. mcneesesports.cstv.com/m-footbl/m-c-any-m-footbl-body.html, McNeese State Cowboys. GoColonels.com, Nichols State Colonels. NSUDemons.com, Northwestern State, LA, Demons. GoBearcats.com, Sam Houston State Bearcats. sfajacks.collegesports.com/sport/m-footbl/sasu-m-footbl-body.html. Lionsports.net, Southeastern Louisiana Lions. sfajacks.com, Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks. swac.org, Southwestern Athletic Conference East Division. aamusports.com, Alabama A&M Bulldogs. bamastatesports.com, Alabama State Hornets. alcornsports.com, Alcorn State Braves. jsutigers.cstv.com, Jackson State Tigers. mvsu.edu/athletics/football. mvsusports.com, Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils. swac.org, Southwestern Athletic Conference West Division. uapblionsroar.com, Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions. gsutigers.com, Grambling State Tigers. pvamu.edu, pvpanthers.com, Prairie View A&M Panthers. subar.edu/athletics. gojagsports.com, Southern Jaguars. tsusports.com, Texas Southern Tigers. scsports.com, Southeastern Conference. rolltide.com, Alabama Crimson Tide. arkansasrazorbacks.com, Arkansas Razorbacks. auburntigers.com, Auburn Tigers. floridagators.com, gators1.com, Florida Gators. georgiadogs.com, Georgia Bulldogs. ukathletics.com, Kentucky Wildcats. lsusports.net, LSU Tigers. olemissports.com, Mississippi Rebels. hailstate.com, Mississippi State Bulldogs. mutigers.com, Missouri Tigers. gamecocksonline.com, South Carolina Gamecocks. utsports.com, Tennessee Volunteers. 12thman.com, Texas A&M Aggies. vucommodores.com, Vanderbilt Commodores.